Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will talk about my experience studying at the ESCP Business School. Would I recommend it to everyone or not? Worth it money or not? If you are interested, continue watching. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. So let's start with the description of the program. Actually, I'm attending EMDIEL program at ESCP Business School. EMDIEL is like Executive Masters in Digital Innovation and Entrepreneurship. ESCP Business School is really popular in France. It's like third in rating of popular business schools, but also they have a really big campus in Berlin, and they have also campuses in London, Turin and Warsaw. How I discovered this program? Actually, I have already finished my master's degree and my bachelor degree in finance and international economics, and I have already 5 years of product management working experience, and I decided to search for something like interesting for me, how I will be more connected with business here and learn something new about entrepreneurship as I'm starting my startup in creator economy field. That's how I ended up with this program. This program is part-time. It's only 8 weeks of studies, but like intensive ones. First 2 weeks we had already in Berlin. This video would be about them and my feelings about it, my conclusions. The next module will be in Paris and Turin, 1 week each, and it will be in October. In February we will go for 1 week to Dubai, and in June to San Francisco also for 1 week, and the last module would be 2 weeks, one in London and one in Berlin. So the program costs 30k euros. For me, as for Ukrainian, they give also some discount, like small discounts, not huge, but I think I can disclose it to due to NDA. So let's start with studying itself. Actually, I would divide this program into 2 parts, theoretical one and practical innovative one, and the third one is master thesis we need to write at the end of our studies. It's like the worst part, I think. Let's start with theoretical one. It's like sometimes basic stuff, but the aim of this part to have everyone on the same level. So we will study basic design, basic programming, basic app development. Maybe it could be some cons for some people for this program, because for example, when we studied design, I worked as a product manager, I worked with digital design a lot, and for me it was like so basic stuff, and I spent like 1 day just remembering all stuff I knew before. Like there was of course some new parts, but it was like not for 1 day of studies. But for example, I know nothing about programming, about code, and we also would learn this stuff, and it would be really interesting for me. But I also understand there are some people in a group who already worked as programmers, and for them it would be also like waste of 1-2 days of their studies. So it depends. For me, this program is perfect because I would like to cover some parts of app development. It's something that I missed before doing my work as a product manager, to evaluate work of programmers and other stuff. But for somebody who are more like theoretical part, it could be like cons. The next part is practical one, is like innovative one. So we have a lot of different workshop studies. For example, we reached people on the street asking their opinion, what is failure for them and what is success for them. After that, we did some like road mapping and like discovered what product we can offer them to solve their problem. So it's like a really practical one. I also like that there is a part of psychology. For example, we are talking what is like a fail for businessman, a lot of such stuff. We also work a lot with other people in teams, and we also had some practical stuff where we worked with MBA students, with other groups. It's really great because like it's part of networking, meeting other people and learning from them. For now, I have studied only one first module in Berlin, and for example, our last task was to prepare a pitch about our projects and present it to jury, to our teachers, and it was really nice practice for me. Like everyone wrote a feedback for everyone, and I received a feedback that I'm really passionate about my idea, and actually I didn't notice it before, but it's like great because never people told me that stuff when I worked as a product manager on others' products. But also what I want to mention is that it's really good when you are studying at EMDIEL and have already your projects, like maybe idea, something to practice on, because if you are working in corporate world and you don't want to like shift yourself a little bit, try yourself in business, probably this program wouldn't be like suitable for you, it's better to go to MBA. But for me, I would like to start my business now, and it's like really great program to get some new skills. So the next part is about teachers, how actually they behave with us. I would tell that they're really open, talkative. They would like to help us. I feel it with my startup. For example, my startup is in creator economy field. I help travel bloggers to monetize better, but like it's topic that usually professors in a business school or in university not usually familiar with, but they all try to dig into it, to help me, to help with some connections. I even prepared for them a presentation to describe market better, because of course they do not understand like all this influencer stuff and blogging, but still like I'm really shocked that they are open to me. Teachers are really kind, professors are really kind, they are helping me with everything. They also are going with us to different cafes, restaurants, they even propose to go to a club with us, so it's like really nice. For me it's like in details. For example, I was near a vending machine buying a bottle of water, and teacher approached me and told, Victoria, why do you need to spend €2 for water? Let's go to our teacher's room and I will give you water for free. It was so nice because, like, for example, in Ukraine, where I had my 2 master's degree, like it's different. Professors are usually also kind, but they're more on a distance with us. They're wearing suits, they're not talking about personal stuff, not like digging into our stuff, more about like giving knowledge to us, but not like being friends with us.
Yeah.
Next part I would like to talk about is community. First of all, community of people with whom you are studying in one class, because we are really like good friends. Even after 2 weeks, we like spend it all like days together, 8 hours per day, and also we will travel a lot. But still, like the most important part for me is like all my classmates are people from different backgrounds, from different countries. So we have people from Kenya, from Ghana, from Saudi Arabia, from Georgia, from Germany, from Austria, like different people, but also they all have some background already. And it's really powerful. For example, I'm just starting my startup, and actually I needed a website, and I have started to build it. And I have one classmate who is working in Google in like some regulatory field, and he told, your website is great, but still you need this button to ask people whether they allow you to track their data or not. Like, you know, this window that appears when you enter some website and you need to click accept or reject. And you know, it's kind of obvious stuff and everyone uses it, but still I forgot about it. And my classmate just helped me a lot, because I will add this feature to my website and I will not abandon any law. And the next part is that we have a lot of practical stuff, and we are almost always changing and working with different people, and all people are giving some feedback to me. I'm improving myself. Also, what I changed a lot in my presentation of myself. So I have 2 experiences. As I'm working as product manager for 5 years already, and also I'm starting my startup. And always when I met some people, I told I'm working 5 years as a product manager, and started talking about product management because it's something that I achieved already, and you know, like I'm sounds cooler. But now I changed it and I'm starting to talk about my startup. So I'm like talking like, hi, my name is Victoria, I'm used to work as a product manager, but currently I'm doing my startup. It changed a lot. For example, I need to talk to influencers, that's why I need to attend to different events, and like Fashion Week is one of the best events for me because there are like a lot of influencers there. And I was talking with my classmate who is like working in corporate world and nothing like common with fashion, and I just talk, okay, I have a startup and I really need to end up on the first Fashion Week. I will try to write to brands. And he told me, I have been there already. I was like, wow. And also he told me, my friend usually has 10 tickets to Paris Fashion Week. Do you want me to ask him a ticket for you? And I was like, yeah, sure. So currently I'm waiting for the answer. Maybe it would be no, but still like the person helped me a lot. He asked and gave me this chance. So you never know who can help you with something. So it's better to talk about your goals rather than about your previous achievements. So the next part I actually need to mention is connections. Not only connections inside your group and learning from other people, but also connections like with ESCP community. I think it's really powerful tool. I had never thought about it before, but for example, we had first meeting with people who already have startups. My question was, okay, where did you get your first money? And they told us, okay, if you will have some clickable prototype or some product already with some traction, you can come to us, and if you will like your startup, we will present you to investors who invested in us. And it's like, wow, so cool, because like people already know that you are from ESCP and they can trust you more than like just a random person from the street. Also, like I even thought that you can go to LinkedIn, you are from ESCP. First of all, like all people from ESCP adding me to their friends on LinkedIn, and I have like powerful connections there. I can just search for some people I need from ESCP, and I will get some feedback from them, some help for them, like what I need. Not for my case, but in general, groupmates told me that studying at ESCP is really powerful thing in France. If you are looking for a job in France, especially because like French school really popular there, you can just tell you're from ESCP, and they're like really powerful network, and also employers really value this school, and you will get more offers. And also, what I forgot to mention, but it's really important, that this type of program is really funny one. So we are traveling a lot, we are visiting different cities all over the world, we are going to different parties, events, talking about different stuff. It's like after working as a product manager in corporations on freelance, I feel myself more now in a community with nice people, so it's really nice. So my conclusion about business school in general, I definitely can tell that you should attend business school. Of course not, it depends on you. I think definitely business school give you something more than regular state university. More is community of people. You are also like surrounded by minded people who also would like to reach something, and also probably subjects and lessons are more interesting and more like interactive ones. But definitely I do not think that you cannot reach anything without business school, because for example, I finished like master and bachelor degree in Ukraine, and I was able to find like a good clients in Europe in product management field. So I think it definitely more depends on your skills rather than university you finished. And also regarding EMDIEL program at ESCP, for me it's great because I have already a project, an idea I would like to work on, and they just give for me some tools and connections so I can develop it. And also after 5 years working as a product manager in corporations on freelance, I'm feeling myself more like alive, more in community, so I could definitely recommend it to people with similar situation. Unfortunately, I think it's not really suitable for people who are really into corporate world. So we also have some group mates who would like to work at corporations, but still they also would like to challenge themselves a little bit and try how it is to be a businessman, how it is to make your project from scratch. And people who are more into corporate world about like career stuff, they're going to MBA usually. So yes, that's my conclusion about those two topics. Let me know what you think about it, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will post more about business school, about how I'm doing my startup. Follow my journey, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.